Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be doing a little bit more prep and just practice work with the team that I will be bringing to the San Antonio Regional Championships. Now, going over the team, there are a few things that I do still anticipate on changing, as my Iron Hand still needs to become a Poison Terra, which at the moment really isn't the biggest deal. And I need to switch my Enamorus out for a slower Enamorus. Um, as we can see, we are at rank 2252. Pretty much just really practicing with the team, testing out some new things, and really just trying to get used to my modes. If you guys enjoy the content, please share this with your friends. And if you guys want me to try out any teams moving forward, please let me know in the comment section down below. But let's resume with preparation for San Antonio with this very solid team that I am looking at across from me. Immediately speaking, I look at this team and I know that my team underspeeds them all. So Trick Room is actually a very safe mode for me to go for. If I can get an Amorous onto the field, it's pretty much a guaranteed sweep. But the biggest thing that I like with my team to consider if you guys are utilizing this team is looking at, okay, what is the fast mode that you want to go with? Now, immediately for me, where my brain goes is I see that there is a Shelter, Hisui, and Gudra. Now, if they get the Shelter up, the only Mon that's going to really be able to stop them would be Chien. But the biggest reason on why I might not bring Chien... No, I think Chien is actually a... No, actually... I am actually going to go Ogerpon. Now, the reason why I decided this last second, I know that the Shelter stuff and being able to haze it away is phenomenal, but my Chien-Pao actually doesn't run Sacred Sword, it runs Psychic Fangs, specifically for screen shenanigans and all that fun stuff. But the reason on why I decided Ogerpon over that is because Sacred Sword would have done really solid damage into their team. But, and this is a big but, typing wise, Chien didn't really like just 1v1ing a lot of these Pokemon. So, I am going to go for the very obvious play. If they tag Farigiraf, good for them. They know what they're doing. If they don't tag Farigiraf, which I anticipate them not to, I'm going to get the Trick Room up, and then most likely Iron Hands is going down this turn, and then an Amorous comes in. And 90% of people are running Choice Band Arcanine, so it's pretty safe to assume that I am looking at a Choice Band Arcanine. Perfect. Ooh, I actually don't mind this because I'm still going to do around half to Flutter. Perfect. Perfectly half. And I get my Trick Room up. My next play, I am going to go for Drain Punch because if they let Iron Hands stay on the field, even though Iron Hands might seem like super crippled, Iron Hands still does very solid damage, and if you don't respect it, it will outlive your team. So, for all of you out there, respect Iron Hands every single time. Never disrespect Iron Hands. Quick way to lose battles right there. They do go for Protect. Wow. Oh. Okay. I don't anticipate them going for Rock Slide, so I am going to bring in an Amorous here. And I will just try to Heavy Slam Flutter. Just so an Amorous doesn't take a massive chunk of damage. This will be my slight adjust. Because I still need to be able to take advantage of the Trick Room. Like, if I can't take advantage of this Trick Room, this game might as well be over, so. Alright. Do I call this properly? We will see. We will see. They do just double switch. Kind of annoying. We need to take that thing out immediately. I'm fine with just switching back into Hisui and Gudra. No, I mean, I'm looking at Hisui and Gudra. Farigiraf, I'm fine with just switching right back into it, and then just going for a Moonblast into the Hisui and Gudra. The reason being is because you just can't let that set up. Especially while I have physical attackers in this match, I am not just going to let it set up. And I know this thing has special defense through the roof, but needless to say, I don't care how much special defense you have, this hurts. Oh yeah, beautiful damage. Let me go straight for shelter. Okay. I see you having Protect, Body Press, Heavy Slam, and Shelter. Yeah. How many turns of Trick Room? This is the last turn of Trick Room. That is pretty gross. I'm pretty sure this Rillaboom's Assault Vest, so that's why I'm tagging into it. Because you're guaranteed to get so much heals if you just go for Protect here, so. And this Rillaboom could be Protect as well. Very well could be. So. We will see. Is it Terrifier? Rillaboom. Sure is. Man, everyone just has answers for my team. It's so hard when you don't know what your opponent is going to be running. I do call this right, though, so. Oh, this will still do damage. Even though it's Assault Vested, this still does. Oh my gosh. That still just does. It does the damage I want it to. Look at that. I don't think that was vested. I feel like I should have been doing a lot less. Even though, like, I'm in a little bit of a weird scenario, the good thing is I know that they can't KO both Mons. So, either way, I'm getting my Trick Room back up. Or I'm getting a knockout. So, I do really need to get rid of Gudra. And I kind of need to assess, because my Farigiraf is max defense, I'm pretty sure I should be okay to live. I live this double up. That was my last turn of Trick Room, right? Yeah. Yeah, I live this double up. I'm going to Trick Room again, and I'm just going to switch into Iron Hands. A little awkward, but I definitely still live this double up. I'm actually very okay with how that play turned out. What I am going to do is I am just going to switch into my Enamorus with my Farigiraf. And what that'll do is it'll make it to where Iron Hands can just keep applying pressure into the slot of Arcanine. And Farigiraf is not just dead weight kind of sitting on the field because Dazzling Gleam isn't going to do a massive amount of damage. So look at his long ears. Most likely a double protect from this end. Not a double protect, which is actually better. It's like, even if that wasn't a crit, like, that was going to give me solid amounts of damage into the Arcanine to the point where you just always need to go for that. They do Flare Blitz the proper spot, which is actually just a phenomenal call. Crit is pretty big for them in this turn. I do think it's very important for me to take out Goodra. Like, I do think it's very important for me to take out Goodra. Yeah, Arcanine's really not the biggest threat. Okay. I thought it might go for E-Speed. That's why I did that. If I do remember properly, the Flutter did have Protect, right? So still in a fairly good position. If this is the last turn of Trick Room, I think I predict it to be the last turn of Trick Room. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're fine. With 2 turns of Trick Room, that solidifies our game unless they get 2 double protects on both of their Pokemon. So there we go. The power of the Trick Room. The power of the blue-nosed reindeer. Giraffe. The Giraffe-a-deer? And this is a very solid balance team. I mean, I'm not sure if the Flutter Mane, though, was like Sash. Or maybe it was Pixie Plate. Could have been Pixie Plate. They're trying to think if there's any out. Yeah, there really isn't, sadly. You do have to take the L, my friend. And just like that, we move ourselves back on the list. Bam. A nice quick battle. I'm actually probably just going to stop this at this one battle here. And then what I'm going to end up doing is I'll probably end up just climbing up a little bit more, because I think I'm at like 2,000. Climbing up a bit more and then give you guys some high-rated content so that you guys can see a little bit more of this team in action. It sucks that it's just best of 1 right now, but, you know, it is what it is, and best of 1, you can still show the skills and knowledge that you have of the game. So I greatly appreciate you guys watching this quick battle. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Please comment in the comment section down below if you actually are enjoying some of the content, or if you want me to, you know, utilize any other mons. Let me know. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of the day and continue to live large. Thanks.